This is my informative speech over depression, signs and symptoms, and treatments that can help. It is estimated that 16.2 million adults in the United States today are affected by depression. The most affected by depression are women. Early signs and symptoms will be expressed during this presentation. Also, treatments and therapies that can help cope or completely eliminate depression. Depression is a common but serious mood disorder that causes severe symptoms that affect how you feel, think, and how you go about your daily routines. There are 12 different types of depression disorders, but I'll mention the most common ones. Major depressive disorder is affected mostly in women more than they are men. Persistent depressive disorder is having major sleep problems. Bipolar depression, your emotions are imbalanced and can be easily triggered. We'll now transition into the signs and symptoms of depression. Not everyone who is depressed experience the same symptoms. Being that there are different types of depression, it impacts certain individuals differently. It also depends on the diagnostics. So the depression signs and symptoms may vary, but most of the depressions, it must be present for at least 2 weeks. Common symptoms are being sad, having guilt, worthlessness, helplessness. Physically, depression can cause restlessness or even having too much sleep, appetite, and or weight changes. Major symptoms can sometimes even lead to thoughts of suicide and attempts of suicide. So do not wait. There are plenty of treatments, medications, and resources that can help depression. So let's move on to the treatments. There are treatments and therapies for depression. Even the most severe causes and cases of depressions are treatable. The faster that you seek medical attention, the more effective the treatments will help. Taking antidepressants, for example, are needing to be prescribed by your PCP, which is your primary care physician, so that they can undergo treatments for the depression. Talking to a psychiatrist or even a behavioral specialist can help you better understand the problems that you may be facing and what's leading up to your depression. I do have 2 graphs that I did want to show. Depression in the U.S. right now, major episodes. More than 16.2 million Americans suffer at least one major depressive episode in 2018. The treatments, the no treatments. Depression is a rapid growing health concern for many in the United States. So I'll let you just kind of see what I've researched there. And this is just another printout of the United States, of the map. This dark blue section, I know you can really not tell, but this is Arkansas, and it sits at a very high rate when it comes down to other states. But the most affected, as you can see, is like Oklahoma and the United States as far as depression statistics. So in conclusion, the purpose of this informative speech is to inform you of depression and as far as what are the signs and symptoms and treatments that can help. It's not too late to seek help. Talk to your primary care physician and see what treatments and therapies can help overcome America's most common mood disorder, depression.